If you are new here, this is the most beginner-friendly complete web development course, and these are some of the projects we will be covering in this course. I upload lots of lessons per week, so please subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss any of them. I respond promptly to comments, so if you want to ask or say something, feel free to drop it in the comments. If you missed any of the previous lessons, the link to the entire playlist is down in the description box. Let's get started. The last thing we need for this list item is, as you can see here, this paragraph over here. Let's add a paragraph below it. That's not the last thing. The last thing is over here, but we need this paragraph. So let's add a paragraph below this unordered list. And then let me just copy and paste the content there. All right, let's look at what our project is looking like now. This is what we have. Let's add the last thing, which is this link. Okay, so I added this link so that you can click to read more about the tourist site we are working on right now. So it is linked to an external platform, which is Wikipedia. How you do that is that you go to wherever the thing is, and then you click here, then you copy. So this link here will be your href attributes for the anchor tag. Let's add our anchor tag. Let's give it an href. The href will be, as I mentioned, where you have the content that you want to link to. You copy the address. So I'll copy it and then I'll paste it here. And that is our href. Okay. And since we don't want it to replace our website, we want to give it a target of a blank target, right? So this will be blank. And inside it, want it to say click here to read more. Okay. And then there's this horizontal rule under. So let's add the horizontal rule. And the horizontal rule is under the whole list item here. Okay, this number one list item. So we want to add it below the list item. Let's look at how. Wow. So I think it's looking neat now. We have something similar to this. But as you can see, there are a few differences. Over here, the title is red, but here we have it as black. So we need to add all those edits. And then the image has this nice rounded borders, and the text here a little bigger. So let's do that. First, the image. Sorry, the title. Where is it? Okay, it's over here. We want to add a style, and we want to change the color. You can say red. We will talk more about colors when we start CSS. And the next thing will be the image. The image has some nice rounded borders, so let's add that one too. You say border, and you want the border to be 1 pixels solid. I want it to be black. Also, you want the border radius to be, say, 5 pixels or 20 pixels. Did you see that? So we have our nice rounded borders now, and you have the title being red. Right, so let's increase the size of these fonts, of these texts here. All right, so you can add a style here as well as here. Let me show you one cool trick. If you want to select multiple locations, so we want to select here and then here. How you do that is you select here, you hold down the Alt key, then you press here too. So they are both selected now. So whatever changes you make affects both locations. Okay, so let's add style, and let's see font size, and then let's make it 20 pixels. Let's save it. There you go. So we have it being a bit bigger. And then as you can see, the location and the number of visits are boldened. Let's do that. You remember we talked about formatting. You add a strong tag here to the location. Let me cut this. Okay, and we do the same thing for the number of visits. Oh, there you go. So there's one last thing that we have to do for this list item. Is, as you can see, the color of the Great Wall of China over here is blue, and over here to the Eiffel Tower is blue. So we have to change this color to blue. And I just did that to show you something. There's a tag called the span. Okay, the span tag. Now this tag doesn't really, we use it with text. Okay, so text that you want to, if you want to format a text, you want to give a text a special format, you wrap that text in the span element. So I'll wrap the Great Wall of China over here in the span tags. As you can see, the span tags don't make any changes. I saved, but no changes. They don't make any changes, but you just wrap a particular text just to give that text a special styling or something. Let's give this one a style. Let's give it color of blue. Let's look at our live save. There you go. All right. So this is basically the primary structure of our website. The rest is just repetition of what we just did. So we just quickly copy and paste this code. So we copy and paste everything from this end. Okay, so the list item, okay, copy all the way from here, and with the horizontal rule as well. Copy, want to give some space, you paste, more space, then you paste. All right. As you can see, it's the same thing repeating 3 times. Copying and pasting is one thing you'll be doing a lot as a developer. You can't you can't code everything all over all the time. Since we are going to be similar, you just copy and paste, and then you replace what you have to replace. So over here, the first thing you have to replace, of course, will be the title of the location. You change the Great Wall of China to the Eiffel Tower, and then you make all those changes. Let me do that. All right, as you can see now, our the project we just went through in this lesson is looking identical to the one I showed you before we started the lesson. I know this one isn't much, but as we go along, we'll do more projects and we'll get to do bigger, create bigger websites. If you don't understand anything at this point, I want to reassure you that it will get better as we go along. So just stay with me and I will see you in the next lesson.